Our second speaker is getting back into Toastmasters and trying to break his habit of using filler words and the dreaded, and this is a quote, The question is whether notes will help him break this terrible habit or not. Please put your hands together and welcome David Adelstein.
Has anyone seen my notes? Where are my notes? Where's my security blanket? I need my notes. Am I up here noteless? No. I would never be noteless. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, dignitaries, warmly welcome guests. I do not like giving speeches without notes. No different than I don't like swimming with the sharks or playing with alligators. I don't like giving speeches without notes because I don't have my security blanket. I am outside of my comfort zone. Perhaps I would give a better speech if I did not have notes, but I think I would give a worse speech. Why, you ask? First, I've got a terrible memory. If you were to ask me what I ate for lunch today, I would have no clue. Breakfast would be even worse. I can't remember musical lyrics. I listen to a lot of music, but I can't remember a single lyric. My kids' birthdays, don't ask me. The other day somebody asked me my daughter's birthday. I butchered the month and the date, and she will attest to that. But with notes, I don't have to worry about my memory problem. Second, focus. I like to be focused, and it drives me crazy if I were to go on a tangent and start rambling about something off topic. Do you like peanut butter?
Yes.
Creamy or crunchy?
Crunchy.
Now where was I? Focus. It's important to be focused, and when I don't have my notes, I am just not focused. Third, the reason I believe notes are important is because they keep you on track with your agenda, and it allows the momentum to continue with your dialogue. Without notes, I don't have any momentum. And it's very hard for me to get the traction because I have no bullet point to look to what I'm about to speak to next. And I don't like that. It makes me feel naked. I'm up here naked. And I don't like that feeling. I like the feeling of a security blanket. And when I'm naked, it makes me want to use filler words, but with notes, I don't have that dilemma. I can write a speech easily. In fact, I could write a speech in 20 minutes. I would consider that to be an achievement, a gift. I oftentimes wish I became a speechwriter. I would never become a presidential speechwriter. I definitely don't have what it takes to do that. But I think I have what it takes for a lower level politician that would never get elected. I think I can write a speech for that guy. My problem is not the speech writing, it is the actual delivery. How do I take what I write on paper, shove it into my mouth, and then eloquently deliver it? Barbaresque style, Jacobson style. How do I do that? Frankly, I don't know, which is why I have notes, and I have them right here in my pocket for the security blanket. Notes are my conduit. It's a conduit between what I feel comfortable about putting on paper and then what I deliver to all of you, while I'm making sure that I remain on task, carry my momentum, and have a focused speech about a specific topic. Without notes, I will just ramble on nonchalantly, and did anyone ever answer my question about peanut butter? Oh, I think you did. I remember years ago I went to a wedding, and I was supposed to give a speech, the best man speech. Luckily, I was able to pawn that off to another good buddy, because that's what alcohol allows you to do. And this speech was an incoherent mess. There was a lot of inside jokes that the only people that would know about the joke would be the groom and the best man. I don't want to be that guy, and I didn't want to be that guy. And I always thought, well, if that guy had notes, he would give a better speech. It would still be bad, but it would at least be focused. And when I grew up, I used to watch Law and Order, Jack McCoy, the best lawyer that I know. I actually don't know him, but I've seen him on TV. I feel like I know him. How does Jack McCoy deliver an opening argument and a closing argument, no filler words in the 30-minute span that they give him? Amazing, and they're persuasive. But then I realized, well, he's an actor. Of course he has notes. All actors rely on notes at some point. And then I watched presidential speeches, and I say, wow, that speech is amazing. How do they use words like that flow so smoothly? And then I realized, well, they're reading off of a teleprompter. And every now and again, you may find a candidate, no name will be mentioned, that deviate from the teleprompter, and they become less focused, and I'm sure that drives the speechwriter crazy. So the question is always to use notes or not use notes. That is the question. And perhaps Shakespeare, in his play Hamlet, really meant to say, to give a speech with notes, to give a speech without notes. That is the question. Because that is more apropos than contemplating death, as was the case in the play Hamlet. Mr.